Hi there, how's it going? Let's begin with another beautiful and wonderful topic today. We're gonna learn about the simple past versus the present perfect tense, okay? Have you heard of the simple past? Have you heard of the present perfect tense? Let's look at the difference today, okay? I will quickly take you through it. The first part that you need to understand is that when we talk about the simple past, okay, simple past, we are referring to a specific time in the past, okay? Something that occurred or happened at a specific time in the past. And if we talk about the present perfect, it refers to an unspecified time in the past, okay? Something that occurred, happened, or took place at an unspecified time in the past, okay? And well, another fact about this is that the simple past began and ended in the past, okay? Began and ended in the past. It's no longer in the present, okay? And the present perfect began in the past and continues to the present. It continues until now, okay? So I'm going to take you through some of the examples I have here, and I hope you understand what I mean, okay? The first example, simple past. I finished my work 2 hours ago, okay? As I mentioned before, it's at a specific time in the past, 2 hours ago. It began and it ended in the past, okay? 2 hours ago. Last night, I can also say yesterday or this morning, okay? Something that already ended in the past, okay? And then the present perfect, I have already finished my work. Have already finished my work, okay? So this occurred at an unspecified time in the past, okay? It's not specific, so we don't know when that happened. So it is not specific. And then the next one here for simple past is this. I was in Europe last year, okay? Last year, last month, 2 weeks ago, 3 years ago. I am being specific with my statement, okay? And for the present perfect, I have been in Europe several times, okay? I'm not being specific as well, okay? So let's move on to the next example. Here, simple present. Brian was in Miami for 2 weeks. Now, this is a little different, okay? A little different because it began and ended in the past, okay? Began and ended in the past. I'm saying it's a little different because we're using the word for 2 weeks. And I can also use the same expression for present perfect, okay? Brian has been in Miami for 2 weeks. I want to underline this part here. For 2 weeks, okay? It began in the past and continues to the present. So it has not ended. Brian is still in Miami. Or you can also say since May 1st, since April 30th, okay? Whichever date you want to express here, okay? And this is basically everything about the differences between the simple past versus the present perfect tenses, okay? Here I have some exercises where you can compare the simple past and present perfect, okay? Let's begin with the first one. It says here, what is the difference? Very simple question. What is the difference? I have had several bicycles in my lifetime. I have had several bicycles in my lifetime. Second, I had a red bicycle. I had a red bicycle when I was in middle school. Think of the difference and then you can talk about it with somebody else, okay? Think of the difference here. Number 2, who is still alive and who is dead? Who is still alive and who is dead? First example, in his lifetime, Uncle Alex had several cars. Okay? In his lifetime, Grandpa has had several cars. Okay? Think of these two examples and analyze who is still alive and who is dead. Okay? Number 3. What are the differences in the ideas the verb tenses express here? Okay, the first one. Anne had a cat for 2 years. She had a cat for 2 years. The second example. Sally has had a cat for 2 years. Has had a cat for 2 years. Okay? If possible, make the translation to your native language so you can understand this better. Okay? Thank you very much for watching this video and for subscribing. Okay? See you next time. Take care.